I'm going to be doing a video about my labor experience, how I found out I was pregnant, what it's like now taking care of a baby, and how I told my family. So, how I found out I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant in September. So August, my period was supposed to come on, my cycle was supposed to come on at the end of August, and it did not. So I was like, okay, maybe, no, I didn't think it was going to come on because it got to that week and it never came on. So I was working at Colston. I went to work one day and I was having like really bad pain in my side, in my right side. And I was like, I told my mom, and I was like, cause I have like polycystic ovaries. It's like, I used to get really, really bad periods. Like, I would bleed for like weeks, and then it would be super heavy for weeks, and then it'll go off for a week and come right back on. So I was, my doctor told me that I had polycystic ovaries, so I thought it was like a cyst or something that was causing the pain. That's what my mom thought it was. So I went to the doctor, well, leading up to the doctor's appointment. I had a doctor's appointment on that Tuesday. It was Friday. So I was having cramp, a pain. My period was supposed to come on, I think, like that Friday or Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday, I had really bad cramps. Like, I was like, okay, maybe it's my period about to come on, because I mean, it was bad cramps. I was like, maybe my period about to come on and we're gonna be fine. Well, it never came on. I was just cramping. Y'all, look at this little boy. He took his diaper off. He's never done anything like it. Okay, I'm back. So that's what it's like having a 9-month-old. Just take his diaper off. He's never done that before. But what was I at? Okay, so I was having cramps that whole weekend. I was like, okay, maybe my period gonna come on. It never did. So I get to the doctor's appointment, and the lady was like, what are your symptoms? What's going on? I was like, I'm having really bad cramps in my side, but my doctor told me I had polycystic ovaries, so that's probably what it is. So she was like, when was your last menstrual cycle? I was like, it was in July. And she was like, well, since you missed that period in August, then we're gonna have to do a pregnancy test just to make sure. I was like, well, they're always irregular, so I'm not worried. So she comes back and was like, so I went, I had peed in the cup, she came back and she was like, you are in fact pregnant, so we're going to get you a ultrasound to see how far along and what's going on. So I just sat there shocked. I was like, wow. You would be seeing the post on Facebook and be like, I used to think I could get pregnant. So I was like, wow. So I go get an ultrasound. I don't see it. They're like, we can't see anything. The lady's like, okay, I see fluid, like from where a cyst has ruptured. I see a few cysts, but I don't see any gestational sac or anything. So she was like, so they did a couple blood tests. They couldn't find anything. So I had to go back to the doctor a week later to make sure like everything, like it was really a pregnancy there, and make sure everything was okay. So I went back because they were like, it might just be too early for us to see anything. So I went back and a week later, and they found a gestational sac, and I was 4 weeks. So yeah, it was too early for them to see anything when I first went. So after that, when I went back, and we found it the second time, or we found it, my doctor was like, the sac is a little bit large for your gestational age. So she's like, I'm just gonna watch you. You're gonna have to come back in 2 weeks. So I just kept having to go back and forth to the doctor to make sure nothing was wrong. And maybe by about, that was like, she was like, when we get to about 8 weeks, you should be in the clear. Like, everything should be fine. So I just want to make sure that I can get you to the 8th week so that you'll be clear, everything will be fine. My progesterone levels were really low, so I was prescribed progesterone to get my progesterone levels up. My iron was low, so I had to get prenatal pills that had iron, because I have iron deficiency anyway, so I knew that was probably going to be an issue. So after that, I reached the 8th week, everything was fine. Telling my family, I don't think I told my family till I was like a little ways on well, maybe about 16 weeks. So my auntie called one night and was like, well, I told his father, and he was like, oh wow, hope it's a boy, I hope it's a boy, I hope it's a boy. No, hold on, I was like, okay, I hope it's a girl, I hope it's a girl, I hope it's a girl. I need a mini-me. And so I told him, his dad, and he had to figure out how he was gonna tell his mom. My family, my auntie called me one night and was like, I need you to be honest with me, are you pregnant? And I was like, what? How do you know? Because I hadn't told anyone, I haven't posted anything about it, nothing, because I didn't want my family to know. So she was like, I want you to be honest with me, are you pregnant? And I was just like, yes, but I haven't told anyone yet because I don't want any issues, I don't want anyone to be mad or anything. So she was like, well, I feel like you should tell your dad, you should tell your mom, so that you can get the support that you need, and so they won't just be blindsided about it. And at that time, I was really iffy about it, because I didn't know how they would react to it. So I was really, really iffy about it. So then, after that, she said I was gonna give you 2 weeks to tell everybody, or I was gonna tell. So I think one day I was at work. I was working at Target then. I was working at Starbucks and Target, and I text my mom, like, I had this phone right here. This Alcatel. This thing is huge. But I text my mom and I was like, you probably already know, because when my auntie had told me, I think that they had told her, and they know I would talk to her, so I think they had told her, and she wanted to get it from me. So I text my mom, and I put her on, I put my phone on airplane mode, and I was like, I think you probably know by now, but I'm pregnant. And I put it on airplane mode. I probably did check my phone for maybe about an hour. And I was like, she was like, I already know. I was like, what? So that really didn't go bad. That didn't go any type of way. She was like, did you tell your dad? No, I had not told my dad. So when I told my dad, I was at the gym working out, and I told my dad, and he was like, well, congrats, I knew it was gonna happen, blase. Like, no one was really mad. Then I was told I had to tell my grandma. I never told her. I was too scared. I didn't know what she was gonna say. I was just too scared. So I told everybody, like my mom, my dad, I told them, and then there was the only people that were left were his mom, and he knew his mom was gonna act crazy. So we told his mom's mom, and she was like, you know, my daughter's gonna act crazy. You already know. Did she know? I haven't got a call yet, so she was not. So everybody was like really afraid of telling his mom. And he was really afraid of telling his mom, but eventually he told her, and she was upset with him. She was really upset with him for a while, but eventually she got over it. And now Baby Duncan and her, they are really close. Like, he'll hop out of my arms to go to her. He's such a traitor. But everybody loves him. He's a sweet little bad baby. He's a sweet little bad baby. So after everybody found out, I found out the gender. So I paid like $100 and something to do, like, when you do the chromosome test to see if there's Down syndrome or anything. I did because they could tell the gender by that. So I paid the extra to tell me the gender. So they called me maybe like a week or two later, and they were like, do you really want to know what the gender is? I was with his father. We were laying in the bed when she called, and she was like, do you want to know what the gender is? And I was like, yes, I do. She was like, what do you think it is? So I was like, I really think it's a girl. I hope it's a girl. She was like, well, it's a boy. And he hopped out of bed, screamed, ran around the entire house. I was like, but I was still happy. He's my little sweet boy. He's my little sweet boy. But yeah, that's how we found out the gender. So, and that was like in December. My due date was June 11th. So we were gonna do a gender reveal, but I couldn't do it. I could not wait. I said, what are you doing? What are you doing, little baby? So maybe this time eventually when I have another kid, I'll have a gender reveal. But I'm like on my head to have a girl, so I probably won't. I'm too impatient. Hey. I'm too impatient. So now what happened? Next, the baby shower. We had a basketball themed baby shower. It was like basketball balloons, basketball centerpieces, basketball everything, because his dad played basketball, I played basketball, so we're a basketball baby, and he's gonna play basketball. So we had a basketball themed baby shower, and my baby shower, I think it was April 16th, and I ended up having him on May 28th. My laboring experience. So the week before, I lost my mucus plug. So I was looking stuff up. I was like, I lost my mucus plug. Time to go to the hospital. I don't know what to do. So when I kept looking up, it was like, once your mucus plug goes, it'll be a week or two, maybe a week or two, but it's gonna happen soon. So I was just like, okay, it's gonna happen soon. So I went and got my hair, because my mom was like, you are not fit to have no baby in your hair looking fool. So she sent me money to get my hair done. And I got my hair done on the May 25th, I think. It was either May 26th. I think May 26th. I got my hair done that Saturday. And I think me and his dad had got into an argument. We had got into an altercation, and I was mad. I was mad. And I guess the stress and me being mad, having an attitude, just made him decide to come. Because that Sunday, nothing happened Sunday. Oh yeah, Sunday night, I started having contractions, and I was timing them, and they were getting the length apart that they needed to be. So I was like, okay, I think we're gonna have baby tonight. So we went to the hospital, because they weren't bad, but I knew they were getting bad. So I ended up going to the hospital, and I was only like 4 centimeters or 3.5. But like a week and maybe in my 36th week, I had started dilating my 36th week. So he was like, you could have a baby within the next 2 weeks. He was like, I don't expect you to make it to 39 weeks. But if you do, that's when you can induce. But he was like, I highly doubt you're going to make it. And he had dropped. So the 27th, that night I went to the hospital. I stayed there for like 2 hours. And I only got to maybe 4 centimeters. They was like, you have a dilated enough, so we're just going to give you some pain meds and we're going to send you home. But he'll be here soon. I was like, oh Lord. And the pain meds weren't working. And I still felt the cramps. I still felt everything. So I was like, I still feel that he's coming soon. I know that he's gonna come within the next 2 days. So I get home. When I got home, I watched his dad play the video game till about 4 o'clock, and I fell asleep. And I woke up at 6, like contractions going hard. Like I kept tapping. I was like, eyes hurting so bad. Like I was on my knees. I got on the side of the bed and did the sway, the rock. It wasn't working. I walked to the bathroom, walked back. It was like, they was like every 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, okay. So I turned on my time. I was like, 5 minutes. Here go the next one. I was walking. He was like, I kept tapping. I was like, it hurts. It hurts. He's like, what you want me to do? I was like, really? Really? So eventually around 1, I finally got him to get up. Finally got him to get out the bed. And I was like, we gotta go back to the hospital. So he was like, just take a shower. Try to take a shower. Just walk. We're gonna brush our teeth. We gotta get ready to go. Grab some juice, grab some snacks, so we can get ready to go. So I got me a juice to drink, cause you know you can't eat. So I got me a juice to drink. We went to the ER. This was about 3 o'clock. So from 6 to 3 o'clock, I was just in pain, but it wasn't like really, really bad. When I was just in pain. So we get to the hospital around 3:30. And I went to the because you have to go to the emergency room and they take you up to the birthing suite. So they took me up there. They took me to triage where I was the previous night. Like they sent me home and I came right back the previous night. And then my doctor was on call. Wasn't on call that day. It was a different doctor. And it was Memorial Day. It was Memorial Day. So when I got there, I was 5 centimeters. So they was like, you're gonna have a baby today within the next 3 to 4 hours. So I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Is the pain gonna get any worse? Cause I'm not even crying. Like I'm fine. It's just kind of. So I couldn't do natural. I was just too scared of the pain progressing and it just getting worse than I thought. So then what I was feeling, if it didn't get any worse, I couldn't beat it. But I just got the epidural just in case. I got the epidural. I got the epidural around. They broke my water. And then I got the epidural. And by that time, I got the epidural around maybe 5:30. I had him at 7:25. I pushed like 3 times and he just came out. The doctor didn't even deliver him, the nurse did, and the doctor came and stitched me up. Now that, I thought the epidural like numbed everything. I felt the stitches. Like I felt him pulling, I felt him sticking, I felt everything. That was probably the worst part. To me, the worst part for me was probably the afterbirth, because I started having preeclampsia at the end. Well, my blood pressure was high the whole time. And I was like, me being so nervous, I was just like, it's just because I'm nervous. I'm fine. I'm just really nervous. That's why my blood pressure's so high. And it was like, but you're calm, so we don't understand why your blood pressure's not going down. Even after I had him, my blood pressure was still really high. So they said I had preeclampsia, so they had to put me on this, I forgot what it was called, some type of medicine through IV. and I had to keep the catheter in for a whole nother night, because you know they take it out. They take it out after you give birth. So for a whole nother night, and I could not, like, it was the worst. I was bleeding so much. Like, they had to come and press my stomach every 5 minutes because my uterus kept getting really hard, really fast. So they kept having to come and push it out. And I was just bleeding so much. Like, it was just so bad. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move, couldn't eat, couldn't do anything. I didn't even go to sleep the first night. Like, I tried. I really tried, but I could not. So they didn't end up taking that catheter out and that thing out until maybe the next day around 5 o'clock. And that was probably the worst part because my uterus had got hard. And they was trying so hard to smooth it out, it would not go. It stayed firm. So they was like, everybody went into panic mode. I got up to go take a shower, and they was like, "Are you feeling okay? Because you're really pale." And I had clots like this big in the little diaper thing they had. So they were like, "Are you sure you're okay? You've lost a lot of blood." They started calling my doctor on the phone, like, "She's losing huge clots of blood. Like, you're gonna have to go." They were like, "You're not gonna take a shower. You're gonna have to get back in the bed, and we're gonna have to give you." They gave me oxytocin, I think that's what it's called. That's the other thing they put me back on to get me to have cramps, so that my uterus would start getting back to its normal size. What is wrong, little baby? So I got put back on oxytocin, but they did remove the catheter. Come on. It's not wrong, little baby. So after that, I think by that night I was good. I was up and walking. I was just in the bathroom on my own. Like that first pee that you take before or that first pee you take after birth, it's something serious. It burns so bad. But that peri bottle came in handy. So this little boy, this little boy right here is what I got on May 28th. Hey, little. Hey, little baby. Hey, little baby. Hey, little baby. Little man. So, yeah, that was pretty much my labor experience. It wasn't bad. It was fun. It was really fun. It was really cool to me, like how he went from being a egg to my little big boy. What you telling me? Really? Your show is on. You hear it? He really likes VeggieTales. You wanted to come over here and be nosy. You can't even watch your show over here. But yeah, that was my labor experience. If you have any more questions, I can't think of anything else right now. Or I can tell y'all about how it's been so far. So far it's been fun. He's really fun. He's just really bad. Hey, little baby. Sweet. He's really sweet. He could be in here for some time, but he changed me. I always say I don't know where I would be without him. Hey, little boy. This is my best friend. He keeps me busy. He loves getting into stuff. Stop it, doo-doo. Say bye. Say hello, everybody. Say, I'm Duncan. I'm baby Duncan. Huh, snap your fingers. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe for me. Give me a thumbs up, please. And follow me on Instagram, Aria Brianna _ and you can add me on Facebook. It's Aria Brianna. Give me suggestions on any videos you guys want to see. Thanks for watching. Bye.